Hey up Blades, it's Maureen and Cot Blade here, and Bladettes should I say. So, I just want to quickly say something on this video today. Right, this is an off the cuff video which Demo will be. It's never scripted, that's why I might make a few mistakes. I'm still raw, I'm still learning the curve. Big up to those what knows what to say, what knows obviously to not to be nervous, so big up to them. Even if you don't get nervous, I'm sure they keep your composure. So yeah, let's talk about first thing on my mind this morning. Rumour mill, from what I've seen on X and a few private chats throughout Blades fan base, Sheffield United that is. So, borja sainz. So, I think he's a good player, and I love him at Sheffield United. With 15 goals, I believe, scored for Norwich this season. What a player he can be. I think, despite what he's done against, I forgot who it were, like spitting on a player back in January, or might be even be less than that, between December and January. Luckily he didn't play against us, so that would be a totally different game. So yeah, I believe he's a good player, and like, I love him, and no disrespect to Desmond Raksaki, but him, instead of Raksaki next season, be Mill, to be fair. Regardless if we go up or if we stay down in Championship, who knows, because we need, regardless whatever position is, we need to strengthen, because teams what's coming down, so for instance, coming down in Championship, which is likely Southampton, Ipswich, Leicester, they're going to be a crap opponent to play against. Not crap, but a tough opposition to play against with all their position, all their like players, provided they don't sell no one, which they probably will, but they'll probably bring quality in with finger club. So yeah, it'll be a tough season next season, and bearing in mind, and it's looking likely that a relegated team from the Championship will be staying down as well. Relegated team from the Premier League 2023-2024 season will be staying in that league, whether it's Luton, whether it's us, whether it's Burnley. League will be 10 times harder next season, and Joe, I was a Sheffield United fan, I'd hate to stay in that league. So yeah, I think we need to strengthen regardless of the situation next season. I don't think if we stay down, I don't think players like him will stay with us. Billy Souza, you could argue Sinipek, and like Harrison Burrows, he can make a step up to the Premier League. And obviously, who else? You can make an argument with Campbell. I think they will stay with us, and Ben Brereton Diaz. I don't think we can afford him in Championship if we stay. And Michael, did I say Michael Cooper? I think I did. So yeah, we need to strengthen. But scenario is, if we go up to Premier League, we need to strengthen a backup keeper, just in case Cooper gets injured next season, which I hope he does, because he's a revelation. I might have said it on my video from yesterday on TikTok. This is going to be a YouTube one today. If he's the best keeper I've seen in a Sheffield United shirt since Paddy Kenner and Dean Henderson, due to be following from Triple Assault season, and we've not had much good looking keeper departments back in since I've been a Blade anyway, and that's been about 20 odd years, obviously due to my age. So yeah, we need a backup keeper, and borja sainz and Gabriel Sara is going to be looking likely when we made our jump to Premier League, which two brilliant players, they played together, I believe, last season in Championship with Norwich. So yeah, I just wanted to address that. But my honest opinion is we need to get a left back, and not a left back, a right back, which I think we need to get Alfie Gilchrist back, because I think he can be a step up, and he'll not get in Chelsea's side next season. No disrespect to him, he's a good player, but I'd get him on a permanent or another loan. You might see what he does in Premier League, and Chelsea might let him loan him out to us, who knows. But if worst case to comes, we need another right back. We need a good quality right back, and sure there's going to be some quality free agents at the end of the contracts in coming up, what Premier League clubs don't want, which is a bonus for us. I think we need another centre half. I think Todgborne, Hegem, obviously Suter, he might be coming back to Bramall Lane if we're to go up. I think despite people saying he might not make the jump to Premier League, but I think he will, because he's been a man mountain when he was. He might have faltered. He might have been even better. We might have conceded less scores what we had. It's no shame in that, but I think we need to get him back. Or I like that Hegem on the right wing. I think we need to have obviously Ben Brereton Diaz or borja Sainz or something like that. And I'd keep Hamer in left wing if we are to go, because he's been good there. Despite he's a number 10, excuse me, he's a number 10, but I just think his quality, he's been our best player this season all round. And I think we need to go on to other things. And Joe, who I do like is Harjirai from Coventry. I think he was just good overnight, despite Coventry not playing as well. And I like that Jack Madonna and Ellis Sims, that I don't think Ellis Sims had made that jump. Jack Madonna might have Harjirai made that jump up to Premier League, but I don't think Ellis Sims will, because obviously he's too low at the moment. But yeah, and someone else, Tom Fellows, won rate over season. And so yeah, it's just a quick raw transfer talk, and just might be rambling on. I wasn't going to say the other word, but if copyrights due to other channel. So yeah, around top six. So Middlesbrough won against Oxford 2-1, I believe. Obviously Coventry won. Won. Bloody hell. Sorry about that. Coventry lost the other night to us, Sheffield United, which that could play a part, but they go again after that. Sunderland, I believe they won 2-0 against whoever they're playing. I forgot who they were playing. Sorry, Sunderland fans, if you're watching this, and sorry, whoever pays who's into football, I just forgot about them playing, whoever they're playing. I think it was 2-0, I think. I'll have to check that one out and put it in comments down below. This is the YouTube channel. So yeah, Burnley won 1-0 against Bristol City, which I was disappointed in, because Bristol City came and Bramall Lane and they played well against us. They played and they were a better team. We were lucky to get a point, even though it were crap. It were a dismal point, and I was disappointed in that point, to be fair. But looking on, they are a good team, Bristol, and they're in and around top 10, I believe. yeah, Burnley, yeah, they're a good team, Burnley. Honestly, I'm regretting when excuse me, I regret when I'm not looking forward when we play against them. So we talked about us, Leeds United. Oh my god. As good squad as Leeds United are, I just think they've got good players, don't get me wrong. Like, they've got quality all over the pitch. Daniel Farke's a quality manager. Well, you could argue one of the best managers in league. As well as Scott Parker, Reggie LeBrie, and a few more. And Chris Wilder, who I think is the best championship manager, in my opinion. In a Sheffield United perspective, it might not be in a Watford or Middlesbrough. But let's talk about Leeds. How they came to Bramall Lane. Oops, drop camera. How they came to Bramall Lane and thought they won league at our ground when they won us 3-1. I do believe that we played well against them in first half, and you could say that until they scored equaliser or even second goal. I would have took a point 1-1 at that stage. But it's either they brought quality on pitch or we weren't fit enough to see the 90 minutes out, which we'd seen last season, we've seen it past. A lot of coffee here, gee, I should have got a drink. So yeah, like, which you could argue that they brought on the right subs, or we might have couldn't see the game out what we did it past. So yeah, I believe that they went 1-0 up in the first 30 seconds due to Brendan Aronson, and like Harry Darling scored. Go on, Harry Darling. Like, he was linked with Blades back in January, which I were quite happy if we signed, to be fair. But it weren't meant to be, you know. I wouldn't sign him if we go up to the Premier League. I just don't think he'd be able to make that jump as of yet. He might do it later in his career. But when you just thought it's going to be a draw, this, willing on to. Let's go back to that Derby goal though. Melier had a stinker. I'm sorry, but Melier's reason why they're not top, they're not like running away with league, because that goalkeeper is just stopping progressions to that team. And I'm sorry Leeds fans, if like you might think he's a good keeper, or you might agree with me, but how he's like stopped your guys from running away with league, like with all that momentum, what you've got, like you've scored most goals in championship, but he just stopped you from running away with league. So let's get to your Willie Nanto's goal. Good substitutions by Daniel Farke, to be fair. I've got to give you that. Coughing again. Yeah, I've got to give you that. Good substitutions by Daniel Farke, I believe. I just think he knows how to win games, Farke. We know how to win games, and Scott Parker knows how to win games. I think championships are difficult league, but Nanto's goal, fair play. We think all his players fans, Leeds United fans think they were going to win it, but those players fans think Leeds were going to win that game by that late goal. But yeah, so last kicker game, let's talk about that. I think Leeds United, sorry, but Swansea played it through, and I think it was Vipotnik what shot, and Melier again. I'm sorry, but he's just woeful for your guys, or for Leeds guys, whoever views this. I just think he's cost people Leeds United quite a few points this season. I've heard a few Leeds fans saying it. Even Leeds fans what talks to me, what says. Problem is we need, Leeds United, they said we need is a number 10 and a new keeper, which they didn't get in January. You could argue about Pirro's a number 10, which is a good player by the way, when he's in that role. But you need a new keeper, and they even said like, why not test Caldaro, which I think he's a good keeper. What worse could he be? So yeah, just a quick rambling on. I don't want to say that other word because copyright due to other channel. Yeah, another channel on YouTube, because this is going on YouTube. And so yeah, this is going to be it for video. Of the red and white Wizards, up for Blades. Come on, let's make these last 7 games a little cup final now. Man at match the other night, like, it's changing now. It's an Alakman Hodzic. I'm going to be a flip-flop, but I've just watched the highlights, but how he just got back to every ball and like he's cantered forward. And to say like he's fasting as well. He's fasting for Ramadan, and he says it's a good thing for him. He plays a lot better. Do you know? I think he does. Like ever since I think Ramadan started last month or something, he's picked up. He's been a lot better than he has been lately. But end of season, 7 cup finals left. We're top of the league. That could all change. We could go down to 3rd, by the way. Big time, 3 o'clock, before even the ball's kicked against Oxford. But let's enjoy it. Leeds have got a tough game against Luton, I believe. I think Luton, yeah. At Kenny Road. Not sure who Burnley's got. But I think we need to keep grinding. I know Oxford's a difficult place to go at the Kassam Stadium under Gary Rowett as well, good manager. So if we can get a win against them, we'll be on 86 points. That in itself, with 27 matches won, in itself for me is a promotion. We're up. I think we're up after a Coventry game, to be fair, when we won them. That was just a tester to see if we can turn up to big important games, which we did. So yeah, this is going to be it for now. I'm going to do a quick talk about Oxford in due course of week, in midweek, say about Wednesday, Thursday, when I finish work. Might be about 6, 7 o'clock right there. So follow this channel. If you can give your thumbs up, whatever I need to improve on, whatever needs to be done, if you can let me know. Come on, you red and white Wizards, up them Blades. Let's come on.